Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 39 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the Bojangles Southern 500. It is the first of the 10 race playoffs here in the Pokemon Cup Series. On the pole for tonight's race will be the 48 of Grayson Acevedo. Alongside him will be the 88 of Eli Bright. Row 2 will have the 12 of Priya McShane and the 8 of Cassandra Kirker. Row 3 has the 42 Max Bailey and the 15 of Alex Hawkins. He'll be running the 5 car for tonight's race, this one race deal. Row 4, they'll have Christian Russell in the 17, and Christian Vargas will run in the 66 car. And running a top 10, row 5, Johnny Gardner in the 95, and Chris Leone will drive the 51. And then we have the other playoff drivers in the other 5 rows. Caitlin Bexford and Clark McKee in row 6. Igor Barreto and Anthony then make up row 7. Alexander Rowe and Maxwell Smart make up row 8. JD Figueroa and Shane Golodex make up row 9. And the last of the 2 playoff drivers, Dylan Kroom in the 20, Isaiah Bernesh in the 77. And here's the rest of the non-playoff drivers here today looking to pull off an upset in retro paint schemes for all of them here in tonight's race. We have Leah Walker, who is joining the Darlington Brigade with her own retro paint scheme tonight. And then there's other drivers who didn't make the playoffs here today. Kev Shearer starting in the 31 here today. He won here at Darlington. He'll be in the 31 for tonight's race. Billy Bishop's there, Austin Stitzel, and the rest of the field that are looking for their first win of the season here at Darlington Raceway. And Ember Ross, by the way, going to number 28 from 27 in tonight's race. Just wanted to give everybody a retro paint scheme here tonight, because of course it is the track Too Tough to Tame, Darlington, and it is a good way to kick off the playoffs here in Season 39. So now, without further ado, let's go trackside with the command to fire the engines. Cars roll off the track, and it'll be a 36-lap race at the track Too Tough to Tame. And here we go. We always get like big crashes, a lot of wrecks, and a lot of beating and banging here in every race we've done here. It is a tough racetrack to survive. So we'll see who will be the last one standing here in Darlington. So here we go. Everybody's got their retro paint scheme ready, and we're going to get the green flag here in this retro weekend at Darlington Raceway in the Southern 500. The playoffs are underway. And so far, the lead is going to the 48 car of Grayson Acevedo as he retains the lead. Look at the 88 getting a better run on the high line near the start-finish line there. Wow. Ooh, Cassandra Kirker trying to avoid hitting the wall, trying to avoid the Darlington stripe that everybody has been dreaded to get their cars on. And here we go again. Ooh, 8 car got really tight on the corner. She might recover though in the turn. Looks like she will. Look at the run she got up on the high line. Wow. We got a new leader now. Priya McShane has just taken the lead. So the 12 car has just taken the lead from the 48. And this right now, look at the gap she has now. Priya McShane, she's on a mission. And so far, no wrecks through 3 laps, which is very shocking, to say the least. We usually get like a wreck in the first 2 laps or so here at Darlington, but I guess this time around they've learned their lesson and are trying to avoid wrecking each other as much as possible. So I gotta praise them for not wrecking as often as before. Yeah, they want to keep those retro paint schemes looking sharp tonight. '88 avoids the wall. He's going to get a run on the high line. He's going to try to pass the A car up high. They're going to go side by side again as Cassandra Kirker is able to retain the position. Look at the run she got in the bottom lane. Look at Christian Russell going for the lead, trying to get the 12 out of the way. Can he get her up on the high line? And he will. Gets the run on the bottom. Is able to take the lead. There's Chris Leone in the 51 car trying to get the second spot. And meanwhile, there you see the two of Igor Barreto taking fourth away. Oh, Katie Lynn Bexford got a bad run. And wow, a bad run on that corner or something. She just slowed down like really, really fast. She lost a lot of grip. She went on that corner and she lost a lot of time. Wow. And there you see, here comes Chris Leone. Going to try to take second from McShane, and he will. And now the 12 car drops back. That's kind of weird to see cars drop back like that in turns 1 and 2, but kind of does make these battles a little bit more interesting. Might help out the 17 a lot to pull away, because Igor Barreto's right behind Chris Leone. And here comes McShane 4th, Bexford 5th, then is 6th, and Acevedo 7th. Oh, Max Bailey's dropped a little bit back and behind in the back wall. Oh, a little loose there on the corner. But now the 2 cars dropping. Wait, never mind. I thought the 2 car would be dropping back, but never mind. Oh, the 2 car is dropping back. No, Barreto's gaining ground, actually. I'm sorry. Barreto's going to second place now. The 2 car is now in second. So Igor Barreto just took second spot away, and look at the gap he's put between himself and third place. Chris Leone, he dropped way back now. Now he's got drivers behind him he has to battle. But Christian Russell has dominated. He is pulled away right now. And we have a battle for position between Chase Wisted and Isaiah Bernesh. And Bernesh is trying to block the 34. 34, though's got to run. And here he comes. 77 tries to avoid getting into the wall. Now 38 of Maxwell Smart down on the bottom lane. He's taking the position away from Anthony Then. So those playoff drivers running with almost no problems. These guys dropping a little back from the other playoff competitors. And Shane Golodex took a big tumble down to 40th position now. And he had to pass Pichu there. And now the lowest driver in the playoff field is Shane Golodex. And he is not running as well as he should. And here comes Figueroa and Maxwell Smart side by side now. And look at the 17 lead. His lead is up to a full, almost a second now from the other competitors. I mean, Russell's showing that he is not a one-hit wonder here today. So far, he has only 1 win this season. And that was enough for him to make the playoffs. Now he has a possibility of making it to round 2 of the playoffs with a win. He's having an awesome run here at Darlington. He is really the dominant car here so far in this race. Now take a look at the other throwbacks running, because they're all clean right now, as we have yet to have a caution at Darlington, which is something that rarely happens, if it has ever happened. I don't know if we've ever had a caution-free race at Darlington when we ran here. So it's really, really nice to see that these guys are not wrecking each other out. And everybody, every driver, every scheme is welcomed here without getting wrecked and damaged so far. So that's probably every fan's dream now, to see all 42 cars running smoothly and running for every position. We are in the playoffs now, and Isaiah Bernash is not doing so great. He's now going to be in last place, and yeah, that's unfortunate for him. Having probably a not so good night in that MRN scheme, which is a shame. It's a shame because that scheme looks awesome, and he's now running in last. Wow, not a good night for the 77. Didn't really need a night like this for him and to increase to advance to round 2. Still the first race in the playoffs though, but can't have finishing positions like that at this stage. But the 17, man, he is just dominant. He just pulled ahead to a lead by a full second. Almost a full second, but might as well be a second, because he has just been lights out tonight, and he took the lead early on, and he just hasn't been stopped. There's a battle between Katie Lynn Bexford and Cassandra Kirker, 24 and 8. Battle for the position here. That is for fourth place. Little battle side by side, but looks like it's going to be Priya winning the battle. And Wista's going to get by Max Bailey right here on this turn. And now Maxwell Smart trying to get by Priya McShane. 12 cars staying put, though. Trying to stay in the position. Wow, she was lucky enough to stay on the high line and get the run. And look at this. Cassandra Kruger just took 4th. Away from the 24 of Katie Lynn Bexford. The 2 female drivers going at it here in the top 5. And Chris Leone, he's having a marvelous run in 3rd place. A good start to the playoffs, of course. A very good start to the playoffs for Chris Leone. He won at his only win this season came in one of the Pocono doubleheader races. And now here we go, pit stops. So this is going to be interesting. Pit stops underway under green, and the leaders are going to be the first ones to come down. Couple stay out on different strategies. We'll see how that will play out. Ooh, Shane Golodex, Nikki Maxwell nearly made contact. Oh boy. Maxwell just barely got in on pit road. Had to go up high to avoid the contact. Cassandra Kirker takes the lead. And now she'll come to pit road now under the green. We've seen craziness happen on entrance of pit road, and that brought out some cautions. It doesn't look like though that they're going to cause any trouble. 17 might be out first, and looks like in the first set he is out first. So he got off first pit road as the other pack is coming in. Johnny Garner leads the pack in the 95, but it'll only be a matter of time before he comes down to pit road. And here he comes. So he's going to pit road right now. We'll see if he can make it on one pit stop. 21 comes to pit road, the last of the drivers to make their way to the pits. We'll see how this plays out now. But it looks like Russell might be cycling out as the leader again. 95 though is still in as scored as the leader. He'll probably be scored as the leader right now. Yeah, he is still scored as the race leader. So we'll see how this one will play out. So it's probably a matter of time before the other pack comes in. And Johnny Gardner is getting fresher tires on, and there goes the pack. There they go. There goes the pack to catch up to the 95 car. And it looks like 17. Wait, 42's in front of 17. Never mind. That's strange. Never mind. Okay. 95's off pit road now. Johnny Gardner. Oh, wait. Max Bailey was right behind. Never mind. I thought for a second there was an error or something, but I don't know. Anyway, 95 comes off pit road. Whoa. He nearly gets right into lean Campana there. And it cycles out, and the 17 will be your leader again. So what goes around comes around. Now battle with John Gilbert here. Battling with Austin Stitzel. He's going to take the position from Stitzel. And he might take the position from Rowe. And he's got 2 positions now. He gained 2 positions on that one move. What an impressive run there. But no one's been able to catch the 17 Christian Russell. It's been his night to lose here as he tries to make it to the next round in the playoffs. There's the other competitors right behind him, all trying to catch that 17. And Clark McKee, what a gain he has in 4th place. A lot of gains he made here tonight's race. He is now up to the 4th spot. Now in the 5th is Wisted. And there's the top 10 battling it out as Kirker and Hawkins make it through. As Kirker takes the position from Hawkins. Acevedo, though, is now in 6th place with 12 laps to go. There's all the drivers. I don't think there's anybody retired. Nobody has retired yet in this race. Oh, 19 got into the wall. Loses the position. She got into the wall there. 20 car trying to avoid getting the wall too. There's everybody's retro paint scheme. It looks like Priya McShane had some damage, but didn't bring out a caution. Wow, the 12 car was running in the front most of the day, and a little damage on that side. It cost her. So we're coming in to 10 laps to go. There's Jonathan Fast, 41st, which not a good run, but Vargas is in 39th. One of the playoff drivers, not doing pretty good right now. Oh, there was some contact. Ryan Acosta, I think, got into Samad Ozcan. Made some contact there, and no caution. We stay green. Yeah, they made contact. Look at that. 21 just got into the back of the 47, and the 47 nearly got turned. He saves it, though. He doesn't even turn. He got some damage, though, but he saved it. And so no caution, and they'll continue to race. Looks like that 2 is catching up, though. 10 laps to go for Christian Russell. And that 2 car is catching up quick. He just gained a lot of ground on that 17. Looks like that 2 could be making a move very soon if he is able to make it through perfectly. Igor Barreto, he's hungry. He's trying to catch the 17 now. It was all the 17. It was for the most part the 17's race. And now it looks like it could be a different result later, as the 2 car has worked his way back up to competitiveness. What did I say it? Yeah, 2 cars really closing in on that 17. We could see a battle here at the end. Look at that 2 car really gaining ground on the 17. He might try to pass him in the next few laps. That 2 car was waiting to refine the right move, to get the right time to gain on that 17. I think he might have found it. He only has 8 laps to go to catch the 17. Will he be able to catch Russell? That 2 car is coming. He is really trying to approach the 17. He hopes that a caution doesn't come out. That 2 car, he's been on fire now. Now he's trying to catch the 17 of Russell. He's really gaining in on him. I wonder if it's the pit strategies that they were on. 7 to go at Darlington. Now the race is on. Well, looks like the 17, a little pressure's on him now to keep this lead. Because that 2 car, just one mistake on the 17, the 2 car will take advantage and could take the win. 6 laps to go. Oh wow, the 2 is getting real close now and almost under a second now. That 17, he knows he's got to hit his marks in these final laps to keep this win and not let it slip away from him. It would be the 2nd win for Christian Russell this season if he hangs on. Same for Barretto if he is able to pass the 17 in these final laps. 5 laps to go at Darlington. From the looks of it, the 17 actually gained a little bit more on the 2. So right now he's staying calm. He knows that 2 is coming. He's coming for him. He can't mess up now. Just 4 laps to go in Darlington. It looks like we're going to have a caution-free race here at the track Too Tough to Tame, which is something that I never expected here tonight at all. But it's a real treat to see all these retro schemes still running on the lead lap. What are the odds of that ever happening again at a track like this? 3 laps to go, and now the 2 car is really closing in on the 17 in these final laps. This is going to be something. Here we go. 3 to go at Darlington. Well, the 2 car just can't quite get to the 17 no matter how hard he tries now. We saw him gain a lot of ground in these last laps, but now it looks like the 17, he's doing what he's supposed to do. I wonder if those fuel and tires will hold up for that one pit stop the entire night. Or else we could be seeing some twists and turns in these final 2 laps. Here we go, 2 to go. Christian Russell, he's led most of the day. He took the lead early on, has not looked back since, but now he's just a lap away from collecting the win at Darlington, but he's got to hold off Igor Barretto first. We're coming to the white flag with 1 lap to go. Here we go. Last chance for the 2 car to catch that 17. Final corner for the 17 team. That 2 is gaining ground a lot, but he might not make it. And it looks like the 17 will hang on. And here he comes off the final corner. Christian Russell is going to win the Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway. The 17 has done it. He holds off the hard-charging Igor Barretto at the end of the race to capture the checkered flag and a spot in the round 2 of the playoffs. Everybody finishes the race. We're waiting at 47. No, 99 was the last one to finish. That was Pichu. Peachy was the last one to finish. But that is it from Darlington, as Christian Russell has locked himself in to round 2 of the playoffs. So, a dominating win for him. And near the end, though, he had to hold off Igor Beretta, who was really charging quickly that end, though. But he didn't have enough to make the move on the 17 to win. And so Christian Russell has won here today at the track Too Tough to Tame. Every car finished on the lead lap, which is something that probably I don't think has ever happened ever at Darlington Raceway. So I'm so happy to have all the retro cars finish on the lead lap, and we get to see all of them entirely. That's awesome. So anyway, hope you enjoyed our race from Darlington Raceway, and we will show you the playoff points as for the drivers as we go along after this race. On our next weekend, the second race of the playoffs, it'll be held at North Carolina Speedway. So until then, we will see you at the Rock, and the points are coming up for the playoffs, and we will see you next time.